On games here, gonna do a little interview, get some questions going. So first off, how's Gen Con going for everybody? It's day 2.
Been awesome so far.
Made it through day 1.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
Getting our sea legs under us.
There you go.
A lot of water references.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
So first off, Banner Saga Warbands. Can you tell us what it is?
Yes, I can tell you.
It's a game.
Yeah, it's a fully cooperative game where you're controlling a warband and a group of followers, soldiers, and you're on a mission to get to a certain location. The best things about the game are there's a lot of decisions to be made, each place that you go to, and they involve internal strife within the warband. You're trying to keep it together as you're supplying the group to go, and then you can also have external events where maybe there's a village on fire or some bandits are getting ready to raid. You have to make a decision, and then the group of people playing, the players, they're all controlling a part of the warband.
Yeah.
They have to vote to see what decision is the best, and then you resolve it. And whenever you make a decision, there's always a good outcome, usually, but there's always going to be a negative with it too.
Gotcha. So you got that cooperation type
thing
going on.
We can reskin it and call it Gen Con.
It's really good stuff.
You're gonna get the little negatives every once in a while.
Yeah, and it also has some skirmish gameplay in it for our battles, and it's not luck based at all. It's more kind of like a puzzle. You set up your guys wherever you want. The enemies are always in the same place.
Okay.
And all you have to do is you move and attack and try to use your abilities to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
To mitigate your losses, but there always will be losses because it's war. So
that's what it is.
Yep.
And there's no dice in it as well, right?
Right.
It's
No.
It's pure decision making. It's completely tactical, and the models are fantastic.
Yeah.
You've seen them.
Yeah,
Right? They're pretty awesome. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the quality of the entire game is fantastic.
Especially the box, which has the beveled edges around it. I had to get that in. Sorry.
And when are you guys planning on? Is it going to retail now, or
Not
are you
yet.
guys planning to go to
I
retail?
think
It's
this-
on its way to the backers.
Nice.
And once that's
On a
delivered,
boat right now.
on the boat.
It's on a
It's on a
boat.
boat.
Yes.
We were able to get
T-Paint style.
some pre copies here. Some,
Pre-production
40
slash
copies, and I think
air-shipped,
yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Nice.
have some advanced here, and then we'll.
but they're already almost all gone. So
It's good.
yeah.
It's good. Good
One
weekend.
day. One day, almost one.
Wow.
Good stuff.
And then the other game you got here that's new is Dumpster Diver.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Did you go for that?
You got it, man. You got
Diving
it.
is all about
Joanne.
getting inspired by my sweet wife, who would go down to the Butler campuses at the end of graduation and dive in the dumpster and find all that kind of sweetness. But in terms of the game, I mean, it tries to sort of make you feel that experience of diving into a deck of cards that represents a dumpster that's full of trash, but one man's trash is another man's treasure, or as my dad would say, if it's free, it's free. So there you go, Dad. So you have a hand of cards, and within those cards you have different sets, or you have rooms, and you're trying to match those up, kind of like I think it's Rummy is the style where you
kind of like
a little
Rummy.
bit in that sense, where you're trying to either get a complete
Room.
or like a bathroom, or your garage, or your bedroom, and you'll have things like, oh gosh, a futon, or you'll have the old, nightstand that's all crappy, or the college dorm room that's stickers and trash all over it. So you're trying to, get these sets, the sets of rooms, and you're trading cards, and then you're diving in the
Drawing
trash,
cards from
drawing
you,
cards.
and you're selling cards, and there's a whole nice
And you're
little-
playing stuff on other people's sets too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's pretty cool
Trying
stuff.
to get some points in there.
And it's a VP-based game, so whoever has the most VPs at the end wins. And the nice thing about it is fast. It's it's a entry-level product. It's a low price point,
It's not heavy.
Yeah,
family
yeah.
friendly, and it has
You can
some
fit it in your
fun
backpack.
art from our own Keith Love.
Oh,
yeah.
Fantastic.
Get it on.
You did the artwork for that while you're doing the AMA, right?
Right.
I was, yeah, that was a lot of fun too, because you get all these fun suggestions from the
Yeah.
folks that were watching, and I want to do that again sometime.
Like the
Yeah.
mouse in the coffee.
That was
pot.
hilarious, yeah.
You should put a mouse in there. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, so that was really fun.
Any release date on that one? Are you guys kickstarting it, or?
Yeah, I think we're gonna put it on Kickstarter right after Gen Con, actually. I mean, this was kind of get some advanced copies out there so people can play it. We can shoot videos. So
Yep.
it's one of those things that we can go right into the Kickstarter with videos of people who've played it, everything about it, and it's a
Yep.
final game. And yes, there are stretch goals and those will be produced, but that.
More
When
junk?
it basically opens up for another player and stuff like that. He's already done some of the art for the next set. It's
Pretty awesome. That's cracking me up the first time I saw it. That's good.
So yeah, we're excited about it.
That's awesome. So Myth, this year you got Dark Frontier out. You got to play that on Wednesday night.
Yeah, what do you think
Pretty
about
cool.
that?
It was good. It was good.
It's fun, wasn't it?
So that's it's almost like Castle Panic or something, where everything's rushing towards the middle of the game board there. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
When is that getting a Kickstarter
That'll
as
get
well?
a Kickstarter in the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter. All right, so we can look forward to
And
that.
what's nice about that, for people who may not be familiar, is the base game is actually token based, and so that allows us to keep a low price point on it. So really, people can get into it pretty fast. But if you've already got into Myth, you can use all those miniatures that you already have and paint it up in another environment, and it plays a lot off the Myth lore, and the game looks amazing.
Yeah,
And the
it
game
was
looks
really
fantastic.
challenging.
Yeah,
I could not roll anything but darkness. My team took the dice away from me by the turn 2.
You're not allowed
You're
to roll.
embargoed.
I heard some of it, so yeah.
We had like
vetoed.
4 darkness going, and then I'd roll for the enemy, and
Oh
I'd get
my
10s. So it was bad.
Yeah, that made you walk the plank.
Yep. Number 2, we're gonna have a counter going.
Yeah.
Just put it in the corner of the
Yeah,
video.
it pops up.
So Kenny, emergence event.
Yeah.
Anything coming for emergence event?
Yep, we've already been working on some expansion material for it. I can tell you what some of it is, but I don't have anything to show. We're going to have new galaxy tiles for the inner and outer galaxy tiles, where you can switch them in, and you can do as much as you want, and however many you add, we'll add in different discoveries also, because we've created some new discovery arcs, and we've added an Act 4 to the previous 3 act discoveries. So there's a little bit more story there, making the challenge a little harder for those who played it a lot.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I can do this anytime.
So is that going to make the galaxy expand?
It won't be bigger because you're exchanging out the tiles.
Okay.
And those tiles themselves are very unique. Like when you flip them over, they'll have special rules on them.
Okay.
And they're not gonna be like any of the other tiles that you have in the game right now.
Gotcha.
And the other thing that we're doing is we have event cards.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to add that in also, it's not required, but if you want an extra level of challenge in, whenever you reveal a galaxy tile, an event card will be revealed, and it kind of has a lot to deal with the Markarians coming in, which if you know the lore of the emergence event, they're the guys that cause problems to begin with. So we're kind of introducing it in slowly.
Yep.
And besides that, I think we have alternate game modes in there, and
Well,
single-player rules coming out for it.
Single-player rules,
and
alternate
2
game
new
modes. I was going to
captains.
say, other captains, there's 2 new captains.
Well, I want to add it at the end to keep people on the line.
Bated breath.
Yeah. So we got.
What do you got for captains?
Yeah.
It's Hive Queen Alex and Sandu, Vice President of Acquisitions.
That's right.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
they play very differently than before they're in the game, and
Yeah.
I mean, if people know the game, they know that all the captains are really different.
And what's
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
is this is the second year emergence event has been at Gen Con, and man, it did well last year, but a lot of people didn't know it. Now, we are selling it like crazy here, and it's nice to know that there's going to be a nice, once again, and a group of people who've played it already.
Yeah.
When they finally, when other people get to see it more and more and more, it's one of those things I think is going to catch on, because it's a fantastic game.
Yeah. The demos have been packed all weekend. It's crazy.
And the only other thing I'd like to say about it is I've had a lot of people asking on the forums and stuff. It's like, you should be running a Kickstarter for this so more people know about it. Well, we're going to.
Yeah.
We can do it now that we have kind of like a new all-inclusive package for it.
Yeah.
It'll be like an emergence event big box type thing where you'll have the expansion included with it. But if you've already got it, you will be able to just get the expansion materials. So
Get your add-ons.
Yep.
That'd be great.
Yep.
Mercs Recon's been going crazy this weekend.
Yeah.
It
Been
definitely-
doing a real well
Yeah,
with it.
yeah, we're doing the GCC Unforgiven
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
I'm liking that. It's really rough. So we had some ups and downs with the production process, but
Right.
the amount of content that you guys had was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I got like a tower of stuff when it finally came in.
By the end of it, I don't know, you could
Yeah.
4 completely different games. You have Recon, you have
Lock-
Lockdown,
yep.
which is within the Recon.
Yep.
And then Infected mode is a lot different as well.
Yep.
And then you have Conflict,
And
you
2.0.
have 2.0. So, and there's game modes within 2.0.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of them.
And all the mission packs, you
You
got
got
different
the same
tiles.
tiles.
Yeah. Is there anything planned for Recon? I know you guys have so much content.
Yeah.
But is there anything planned for 2017 or
Uh,
this year?
The rest of this year, definitely not. Next year, possibly something. Working on a single player game mode, more espionage kind of.
So sneaking through the office type
Yeah,
thing?
try not to get detected probably, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think
so,
we just released that patch too of a new, very large
Yeah.
extended mission as
And
well.
so
That's
we'll
for free
continue to do
online.
that.
So
Nice. I'll have to
but
check
that's
that out.
that's the next place Recon's going. Okay.
Sweet. Merck's novel. Any news on a second follow-up novel on that?
Well, I can tell you that there is work being done on it right now. Like J.L. Allen is, she's kind of just getting everything laid out, getting it outlined.
Yep.
She knows exactly where the story needs to go and what she wants to do with it, and she's going to work on it over time. And if we get to the point where we're ready to like introduce it again,
Yep.
then it'll be pretty much ready to go. But
Right.
it is being
Nice.
worked on,
Yep.
and so people who are interested in more Merck's lore story.
Yeah, it's different. We love the novel. We love everything about it. It's tough to
Brings you into that world.
Yeah, it
though.
does.
You know?
It's just a tough market
Yeah.
to kind of penetrate for a hobby game company.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're poking and
Poking it.
feeling and
Yep.
Seeing where we can get it in and available to more people.
Yeah. Along the same lines, though, the RPG, where does that stand?
that is.
Is that shelved? Or
It's
is-
not shelved. In fact, it's just a slow process.
Yeah.
We just are looking for. There's two people in particular I'd like to have kind of taken across the finish line because it's at the point where it needs someone experienced in RPG, kind of writing the system works.
Yep.
But that's a lot of extra stuff that is beyond just game design. And if I did it, I wouldn't do any other.
It's got to
game
have the
design.
right
Well,
feel and stuff.
there's a lot of writing involved
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So there's two people in particular that we're going to be talking to see if they'll kind of say step up and finish it up.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Mercs 2.0, you got the rule book out, you got the new cards, all the starter sets, you got all the 10 models in now. Are those plastic as well? Are they the same as, are they the same models as you get in Recon?
Yep.
Same
Yeah.
material and everything? Cool. And any plans for that for 2017?
Well, releasing it. It's just,
We're literally just releasing
Yeah.
it to the
Releasing
public
it
right
too.
now.
Okay.
So, just kind of expand it, push it out there, get it into distribution's hands, get it into the stores, kind of restart the Black Ops program because the Black Ops program didn't have a horse to ride.
Yeah.
There was no wind in the
Beneath the
sail.
sails, yeah.
Yes.
Counter goes up again.
3, if you're counting. What else do we got? This one's for Kenny. This October, Halloween or Civ 6?
Civ 6.
Ask
You could have any question that's like mixed with that. Live
Kenny,
for Civ 6.
Your birthday or Civ 6?
Oh, Civ 6.
And then Brian, UFC 202, you taking McGregor or Diaz?
I go Diaz. I actually like McGregor's spirit. I love he's a martial artist.
Yeah.
But being a martial artist, I understand that when you get equal skill levels,
Yeah.
or even close to equal skill levels, the bigger guy is going to win 8 times out of 10.
Yeah.
And I am, as much as I love his spirit, he's bitten off more than he can chew. His punches don't hurt big guys,
Yeah.
they hurt the little guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Diaz has been punched since
You can take
he
as
was a
many as they
baby.
come.
He was a baby. Wow.
He got out of the womb and he got punched. Wow.
That was great. Let's make a career out of it.
Oh my god.
Who do you got?
Who do I got? I think I got Diaz as well. Another choke out.
Right. I agree.
Another
They're
choke
their jiu-jitsu is good.
It's there. Still Sunday morning kids classes, man. All right, so that's all I got for questions. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for helping us out with the interview.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next year.